Today, I want to share a very deeply powerful case study, one that shows that how can Akashic Records reveal a true story behind repeated life patterns, especially when these patterns feel painful, confusing, and often unfair. A gentleman reached out to us with a very heavy heart. He lost two of his marriages, both ending up in betrayal, cheating, and a repeated pattern of painful cycles. In the process, he lost his two children to his first marriage, where wife took them away and got remarried. And the second marriage didn't even last for 1.5 years. And along all this, he was having this emotional turmoil. He was also struggling with financial instability and persistent money blocks. He came to us seeking clarity on three major areas of life. First one was why his marriages were repeatedly failing. Second, why money was not staying with him. And third, most importantly, what his true purpose of life was. This became the foundation for his Akashic Life Path Clarity session. When we opened the records, the first revelation came through his purpose. And what we discovered was extraordinary. In one of his past lives, he was a rishi, a highly evolved sage, properly dressed in that rishi's orange robe and long beard, a man of deep wisdom, profound knowledge, and intense spiritual discipline. He was not looking like a sadhu, he was a rishi kind of a category. He renounced his home to pursue sadhana. His tapasya was so intense that he could meditate on a edge of a valley over a narrow cliff where he sat for hours, completely absorbed in devotion to Mahadev. His life was devoted entirely to spiritual elevation. But there was something important he bypassed. In that lifetime, he abandoned his material responsibilities. He left behind people who were dependent on him. Duties were left unfinished. So, in this present lifetime, he has to carry those responsibilities multiple times. All the pending karma, all the pending lessons, all duties have to be done. A repeated marital breakdown was part of the karmic assignment that he took for himself. Responsibilities started to coming back to him, and he also said that even if it is an animal or a human, I never run away from my responsibilities. For me, jiva is important. Now that gives a idea of his lessons that he has learned, the emotional debts that he had, and deep inner conflict between spirituality and material life that he had. And here's the most powerful part. When we describe the meditation scene, the valley, the cliff, the gorge, he immediately paused and said, since the age of 14, whenever I meditate, close my eyes, I see myself sitting exactly at the edge of the valley, facing the gorge. The same vision we saw in his records, the same place his soul remembered. The records made his purpose crystal clear. He has a higher calling. His soul seeks nirvana, but before liberation, he must first complete his duties, which were once left unfinished. Marriage and relationships are a classic karmic classroom for him. His true path is spirituality, but grounded in responsibility. Once he understood this, a deep sense of peace washed over him. Suddenly, everything started to make sense. When it came to financial struggles, the record revealed something, another very surprising fact. Spiritually, he was not attached to material desires at all. And sometimes in the past, in his past life also, he has denied all the luxury, all the money, all the freedom. And his money blocks in this life were not about his inadequacy, they were simply a reflection of his soul's true preference. He confirmed this himself. He said that he only feels financial pressure because of the societal expectation that he should have a house, he should have certain things. But internally, none of it is truly his calling. His heart only seeks for spiritual journey. one that he always kept private and hidden from the world. This clarity allowed him to release guilt and confusion and accept his soul aligned path with confidence. This session was a reminder that not all repeating patterns are random, that some karmic echoes asking us to be understood. When the root cause is revealed, the path forward becomes very clear. And the Akashic Records have the power to confirm what soul already knows. When we listen to the records, we just don't receive answers. We receive direction, we receive healing, and we receive permission to walk on our true path. Hari Om Tat Sat.